So the story begins with a high school girl named Bujaba. Bujaba goes to her college. She used to tease and harass all the girls in her team a lot. And no one complained about it because Bujaba had told everyone that the teachers like him very much, and the teachers do not talk about anyone else except him. You will hear that time passes like this, and a new admission comes in the school, a girl named Naya, who had taken admission in Bujaba's class, and whose first the friend becomes Orn, and Orn's group explains that you should be friendly with the whole school. Just maintain some distance from Busaba. She is the weird one. She messes with everyone. She creates issues, and the teachers don't say anything to her because she is their favorite. The rest of the school is very nice and friendly. While they were talking, another girl named Hong came to their table. She and Jin used to go to the same school, and now she was very happy to see Jin here. She tells them that there was a girl like Busaba in our school before. Everyone used to live with him. But then one day we both decided that we will teach him a lesson. We both taught her such a lesson that the girl never troubled anyone in future. Hearing this, Orn believes that Jin and Hong together can even take on Busaba. While they were chatting, Busaba called out to Hong from a nearby table. She started teasing and harassing him, and seeing this, Jin became very angry. This is a strange girl. She surprises people by messing with them on her own. She enjoys it. Busaba decides to give a taste of it. When the basketball is inside the stadium, she teases another girl in the group, and here her anger increases even more. And she says to Busaba, "If you are trying to be so cool, then you can tease people and make them yours. Stop trying to convince me and beat me so that everyone agrees that you are very cool." Ho Busaba's was made on Anna, whose challenge is accepted by both of them. There is a match and whoever wins this match. This leads to great humiliation for Sahaba. She tries to vent her anger for her defeat on Jin, and when she comes to kill him, the coach comes here and takes Musaba away from here. They gather again in the mess, and Jin questions them all. Have you ever tried to think why Busaba does all this? The girls say that since Busaba was senior to us, she failed and joined us again. That's why she vents her anger by teasing us. Because she performs well in class, the teachers like her. That's why we couldn't say anything to him. These people were eating at that time. Those who spill something on their clothes while eating, when she goes to clean it, she bumps into it. To a boy named Gun, with whom he tries to be quite frank, but then Jin's friends come from behind and tell him not to talk to her. If Busaba finds out, she'll come after you because Gun is her friend. Jin agrees to what her friend says, but after a few days, Gun himself contacts Jin because he has started liking Jin. Jin also starts talking to him, and thus a friendship develops between them. Days go by like this, and one day a big change comes in the school. She calls the companions and says, "From today onwards we will not fight. I will mind my own business. I won't bother your friends, and you'll mind your own business. You won't interfere in my affairs." Jin agrees. Busaba then asks him to come with her to the academy, where she taught small children. Jin tells her, "You should take your friend Gun with you." But Busaba says, "No, I will not take him. He is talking to some girl these days." Listen to this. Karjin feels guilty because this girl was Jin, whom Gun was talking to. Guilt-ridden that she too is cheating on Busaba, she agrees to go to Busaba's place. But it turns out that Busaba was doing all this just to tease him. She takes him to class with her and tells him to stay with her. She makes fun of him a lot, along with her friends. Jin is so angry at this rudeness that she decides to tell the teachers, but Busaba tells him, "Tell whoever you want. It won't make any difference." At this time, Gun calls him and tells him to stay away from Busaba. Everything will be fine himself. On the other hand, Busaba also gets evidence that Gun was talking to a girl. She takes this evidence and shows it to Gun, and thus Gun and a fight breaks out between the Pusawa. Gun just needed a chance to break up because he was already fed up with Busaba. That's why he breaks up. This makes Busaba so angry that he starts shouting, she starts beating him, and the coach comes and stops Busaba. The truth about Busaba also comes out in front of everyone that she is not a good girl. She is rather aggressive. For this reason, the school management also decides that Busaba should not be allowed to leave the school. He will be expelled from the company, and this angers Busaba to overflowing. The entire school was worried that Busaba might do something drastic before leaving, causing trouble for them all. The next day also comes, nothing happens in school, and when the children also come to know about it, that finally, that gentleman has left the school, so all the children are very happy. But all their happiness suddenly turns into surprise and sorrow when they learn that Busaba had committed suicide. Everyone felt that Busaba could not tolerate her humiliation. That's why he killed himself. Busaba funeral is held, and many of the school's children and their entire group also attends his funeral. While on the other hand, we are shown that somewhere far away a person was performing a ritual. Scenes are shown again of Busaba's fringe, where suddenly Busaba's coffin opens, and one can guess. It is believed that whoever was performing the ritual was doing it to awaken the spirit of Busaba. Well, everyone who came to the funeral was so scared that they could not sleep the whole night. These people were sleeping in the same room today. They find it difficult to sleep, so suddenly the companion's eyes open because Busaba was calling him. Suddenly the chair also turns towards him, as if Busaba is sitting on her, and the girl starts screaming. These three girls calm him down and put him back to sleep, saying that Busaba cannot come here. She's dead anyway. The next day they go to school and play basketball. Upon reaching the ground, they discover that someone had dumped a lot of garbage there. Upon inspection, it was discovered that this garbage was black magic material. Before cleaning all this stuff, the sweeper was also very scared because of the black magic. Through this item, any spirit is summoned by listening to the sweeper. These four girls get very scared, but it's time for them to practice. If it was done, then these people start practicing while playing. One of their friends, she sees Busaba's spirit and is so frightened that she faints. When she regains consciousness, she tells everyone that she saw Busaba's soul, and now everyone understands that he has done that ritual, and through this ritual, Busaba, the soul of the one who has been brought to life, that is, brought into this world, talks about all these things. During this, suddenly that sweeper appears in front of them from nowhere and does a strange act. He starts doing things which confirm to all four girls that the girl, Busaba's soul, has definitely entered his body, after which now that sweeper is taking care of all these people. She comes in front of him and says, "Yes, I am Busaba, and I am here to take revenge from all four of you. I will not leave you four alive." All four of them were very scared. That is why Jin quickly turned on the light of his mobile to drive that soul away from here. She tries to do that, and indeed she leaves the soul, i.e. Musaba Sweeper's body. The four girls, frightened, go to Gun and tell him the whole story. Gun takes the four of them to a shaman. The shaman checks and tells you that your suspicions are absolutely correct. There is a soul circle around you, who has been called into the world through black magic. This soul has been called to take revenge, and if she is not sent back within the day, she will wreak havoc here. She would kill anyone who did anything bad to her. These girls ask, what is the way to drive that soul back? He tells that, first of all, you have to find out who has called his soul. Once you find this out, burn the black magic items of the person whose, through this, that soul has been called here, through which that soul, i.e. the soul, will go away from here. The shaman gives them a dagger to drink, who could help them kill Solkla before the shaman could reveal anything more. Here, the spirit of Busawa comes and attacks the shaman, after which these five get scared and leave from here. From the next day onwards, Jin was now focused on her goal. They had to find the man who had awakened Musaba's soul. To get the hint, she goes to Busaba's room. Inside, he encounters Busaba's soul, who, while knocking him down, says, "You all hit me together, didn't you? Now you will see that I will take my revenge from all of you. It will just be a matter of one day. Tomorrow I will kill you all one by one." Meanwhile, Jin had that dagger in his hand. She was caught and was trying to find Musaba's soul and kill her, but Busaba's soul does not appear before them. After some time, all the students is shown in the exam hall when everyone was giving the exam. Then suddenly Busaba, Kill Soul, enters his class and suddenly becomes visible to all the children. The children panic and come running to the ground. The teachers help them. They also try to handle things and say that ghosts and spirits do not exist, you people. There is definitely exam tension on your head. This is why such things may be visible. But Musahaba comes inside the same professor and tells everyone, "I'm not someone's illusion, I'm really here. I have come here to take revenge, and I will leave only after taking revenge." This group of five was now even more scared. Then a girl tells them all that I have heard that the dyads of Busaba practice black magic. Hearing this, everyone thinks that his father must have called his daughter here. Immediately, these people go to his house and finally there, but they also find a lot of black magic items. Before they can do anything with the stuff, here comes Busaba's dad, those who get scared after seeing all this and try to run away from here. He does so, and in the process, falls from his own roof and dies. After which these people took that stuff from Usaba's dad's house. They gather them and bring the wounded to the shaman. Seeing this stuff, the shaman tells them to burn it, after which Busaba will leave from here, and you all will be out of danger. As per the shaman's instructions, they burn all the items, and now I feel relaxed that finally nothing was going to happen to all of them. Tension-free, everyone starts going home, and Jin is called by Gun. Jin passes through a market while approaching Gun, where an uncle was selling the same stuff that they had burnt. She asks Mogta, "What is the use of this stuff?" Uncle tells me that this stuff is black magic, and hearing this, his fear increases. She realizes that the danger is not over for them. He also learns that Busawa's dad himself is also under this spell. We're trying to break it, and they made even more trouble. Now only 12 people are left, who get confirmation that Busaba is not gone from this world. The question that was also running in his mind was who was going to call Busaba into this world. If her baba hadn't called her, she would have been scared. Whereas after the clock struck 12, we see that Sahaba had started spreading her havoc. She first tortured and killed the shaman, whom she had previously severely injured. After which Busaba goes to her other friend and tells her she also tortures and kills him, and Busaba makes him her next victim. Now Gun feels someone behind him in his car, but he could not understand who it was. And in fear, he tried to get out of here. He tries, and Jin tries very hard to open the car, but Jin is unable to get Gun out of the car. Busaba reveals herself to Gun, and Gun is terrified and loses his senses. Busaba takes control of her car, and she causes an accident and kills him, and now only 3 people are left. Jin was now scared, wondering if she or her friends would be the next victims. She starts looking for her friends, but here we see her friends already making a career in the basketball ground. The Audran tells her partner that we should call everyone else too, and she tells that everyone else has been killed. We 2 are left, and now we have to fight for the freedom of the soul of Pushaba. Audran is surprised as to what this girl was saying. He says, "I did not say anything wrong. It should have happened with all of them. Don't you people remember that?" The scenes go into flashback, and we are shown what he did to Busaba that night. There is a big twist that Busaba did not commit suicide but was murdered on the day he was found. Was expelled from school. She was very angry. She thought Jin was responsible for all this. It was as if a ghost was possessing him. She moves towards Jin to kill him, but Jin pushes her into the rescue. Busa narrowly escapes hitting the reel and dies when her head explodes. When they all learn that Busaba is dead, they all become paranoid. All these children were also scared that they would now be considered murderers. To hide this truth, these people plan and make a video, in which it was revealed that Busaba committed suicide, due to which video all this happened. Because I liked Busaba. You people did not know this, and you killed Busaba. This made me very sad, and I destroyed Busaba's soul. Now he has called you into this world so that he can take revenge on all of you. The horn now starts hitting Oran as well. He is with Sahaba, and at the same time, Busaba also comes here. Jin also tries to save her friend, but he doesn't survive. Finds, and then says to Busaba, "Do you think I will let you go or kill you easily?" This won't happen. Jin, I will take good revenge from you. I will kill you and live inside your body. I will live my life, which I had the right to live, and in the end, you will be killed. As soon as he says this, the scene cuts here, and we are shown a scene from some time later. Everyone in the school felt that on that day, all 4 of them, friends had died in some accident or the other. Now Jin and his only companion were left in Jin's group, but everyone was unaware of the fact that Jin was not even alive, but was the one who had Busaba inside her, which still troubles them all. This movie ends here.